This is actually a personal video of something exciting that I went to this week, and I want to make sure everybody who's a Front Office Rocks client knows about this organization. So as you can see, you're probably wondering why I'm wearing a name tag. It's not that I don't know my own name, but I just got back from a convention called AADOM. And what AADOM is, it's the American Association for Dental Office Managers. Now, I didn't know what AADOM was until probably about 3 years ago. We have a office manager study club here in San Diego, and I learned about it there, and I went to the first meeting about 3 years ago. I just came back. I was at the last meeting we just had this past weekend, and it was in San Diego. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I think that everybody who's in some sort of management in a dental office should come to this conference. So, like I said, AADOM stands for American Association of Dental Office Managers, and basically what it is kind of like the ADA when you go to the ADA meeting, except for this one is just for office managers. It was started by an office manager about 10 years ago who felt like office managers and management of dental offices, we weren't represented by any organization. So she started it 10 years ago. I think the first conference she had, there was like 28 people. And this past weekend, there were 600 dental office managers or management level people from dental in a conference in San Diego. And I'm super excited about it because the conference is all about us. It's all about how to be better leaders. It's all about how to communicate with your doctors. It's about how to get your staff to do the jobs they need. It's how to teach your staff to schedule well. It's how to handle HIPAA and how to, just everything that we handle on a day-to-day basis. That's what all of the seminars are. Some of the biggest consultants and speakers in our industry are at this convention, this conference. And then the vendors that come, I think there was 80 some vendors this weekend, are all about us. It's the software and it's the marketing and it's the websites and new technology that's out there to help us do our job better are all there. So not only are you learning from some of the best in the industry, you're having an opportunity to see some of the different things out there that we need in our front office. And honestly, that's exciting. It was fun. You know, when you go to a dental meeting with your staff, most of the time it's about handpieces and dental dental tools and products, cotton balls and that. But for this seminar, it's about us. And then lastly, it is, like I said, this was 600 office managers in a room together. And different meetings that we have, they group us in different groups. So for one lunch meeting, we sat with people in our region. So I got to meet other dental offices in San Diego or in the area. Another time they sat us by specialty. So perio sat together, endo sat together, general sat together. So you got to talk to people who are your industry about how do you do things in your office? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? A little bit of the stress that you have and knowing that somebody else understands what you go through on a day-to-day. And if you haven't looked it up or you don't know anybody that knows about AADOM, when you leave, you're just so excited after the conference, and there's a really good connection of office managers that you can rely on because there's not a lot of people who do what we do, and it's nice to have a network. They actually have a website that I belong to, so you can go on there and get information and ask other office managers how they would handle a situation or what software they use, or it's just a good resource for us. So I'm a huge AADOM, advertiser. I'm not making any money for this. I just wanted to make sure everybody knows about it. And to the fact that not only am AADOM, I'm also a FADOM, which is a fellow of the dental office managers. So I actually, I had to do certain courses in CE in order to become a fellow, and I became a fellow last year, and then I have to keep that CE up every year so that I can stay abreast to the latest stuff, the latest things in our industry, because things change all the time. And like Kim said in one of our other interviews, you tend to get stagnant as an office manager, and it's nice to go and get refreshed and learn new stuff. So like I said, I'm not getting paid for this commercial. Our goal with AADOM is to grow every year. I don't know how many practices are across the country, but there's probably that many office managers. So I'm hoping that if you're interested, you look up AADOM on the internet. The next convention, I don't know when you watch this year is 2014. We had it in San Diego. 2015 is in Nashville. Every year they have it anywhere, different places around the country. But look up AADOM, go on the website, look a little bit about it. If you decide to sign up, mention Front Office Rocks because I want to know that you're there because of Front Office Rocks, and then make sure that you look for me because I think I'll be at every future meeting coming forward. So check out AADOM. Hopefully that helps you at least get connected, especially if you're new and want to get with some people who can help you learn how to be a great office manager that you want to be.